Hey, good morning. Today is Friday, September 26th. It is exactly 7:30 a.m. Central Time, so we'll have, I guess, PCE numbers being released right now. I'm literally just getting to the computer, prioritize the gym, and so we'll just be walking through everything live here. So I have this prompt ready on Claude, which I will run on Claude, GPT, and Grok, probably in another minute or two, just to see like what's out there as far as social media and stuff as it does its search. So I'll kind of come back to that, but let's just kind of jump into everything here. Again, I'm looking at this the same time as you with the video. So it looks like PCE is on forecast, so that is good. No surprise there. I think it doesn't change. Haven't looked at the charts yet, but my assumption is it wouldn't change the narrative or the concerns from yesterday. So there's no surprise or anything. And then we got this core PCE that just came in a little bit better. So I guess maybe that's worrisome for rate cuts going forward. Again, more positive news on the consumer spending and all that. So it's interesting. I feel like a lot of green here on these results. And I don't know if we're going, oh, it looks like we're going up. So NQ is kind of going up there. So I guess that's good. We'll see how things go. Um, yeah, so we'll kind of look at the charts and see what's going on there. I will give this a couple more minutes before I do anything there on the AI prompts. But looking at the option flow for the Qs, looks bearish, I guess, for everybody who bought yesterday. Look on the bigger side, looks a bit more bearish. I guess if we bought yesterday and we expire today, what do we think? We think bearish. Interesting. Let's say we expire on Monday, bearish on the third, bearish. So it's interesting, a little bit more bearish, well, a lot more bearish, I guess, on the option flow sentiment for the Qs. I guess we can look at the SPY really quick just to see if there's anything different. Looks the same. Dun, dun, dun. If we expire on the 26th, which is today, year zero DTE, looks bearish. So there you go. We'll look at dark pools here really quickly, see if anything popped up yesterday on the Qs. Today's the 26th. Oh, I guess we had some 4.5 million. So that must have. It's not really anything to worry about, to be honest. Here we go, 300 million. So we got 238 million and 309 million at this 596 and 593. Let's do 596. 596. That's 24667. So yeah, let's come back to that. I guess let's plot this really quickly since we're here. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, and today I'm going to clear all these levels anyways. It gets pretty messy after a little while, but it's good for progression. All right, so let's copy you. We'll do that. Let me unlock you really quick. I had an alert there. Okay, so unlock you. And what is this level? Close that. 2467738. Where okay, it won't let me move it. Sorry about this, everybody. I really just want to see where this level is. So 24677, right? Yeah, 24677. Pretty close. So it looks like we had something here, but this was not today. This was yesterday. So somewhere here had some levels. So we'll lock that. And then we had 59355, seemed to be a couple million. So I guess we should just mark that to see. So 24575. We'll unlock you. 24575. 245. 7.5. All right, so it looks like we had some dark pool transactions there. So look, feels like people bought. Maybe you bought here and you bought some more, and we are pushing up. So there you go. So we'll see how things go. Um, Interesting there. So for our little AI prompt here, we'll throw this in Claude, and then we'll just see what we come back. We'll throw this in GPT. We'll see what comes back, and then we'll throw this in Grok as well. I'll look at that in a bit. All right, so let's look at the indexes, see how things are looking. So NQ, nice pull, nice healthy pullback, nothing crazy. Now after that PCE news and consumer spending, we're launching back up. Same thing with ES, um, kind of trying. So it's interesting. The NQ and the ES are on highs. Got the Russell a little bit pulling back here, but then the Dow's kind of on highs of the pre-market candle. So let's see. I'm curious what the Russell will do when it gets back to this 2448 level. So that's interesting. And then let's look at futures here. Everything looks green there. VIX, I mean, it was kind of spiking up, but just hanging out there for dollar. Nice little kind of push up, little pullback here. So we close that gap on the treasury yields and just kind of just hanging out there. So I guess that's good. Nothing too crazy. And then we got pre-market on the XLK kind of pushing up. So I mean, pull back and then maybe we push up and we like those numbers and economy strong and all this stuff, and up we go. So let us see. Let's see if that holds throughout the session. For our interesting. So for our mega tech, Apple, man, even with the sell off yesterday, Apple was super strong, almost printed highs. And now we're kind of holding up. So I feel like Apple really wants something here. So that is something to watch. We have Microsoft, small little gap up on pre-market. Let's see if it can hold and open up there. So there you go. Amazon, we were falling over, but now pre-market we're saying nope. We're above the high of yesterday, so that is good. Google had nice close that. Oh man, look at that. Nice little close that gap. Now we're kind of pushing back up. So healthy pullback there. I mean, maybe it was just a healthy pullback yesterday. And then we got Meta, nice pullback, but pre-market's up. We got Nvidia, kind of an outside candle here. Dip, I guess this Thursday low held, pushed back up, closed green. It did make a new high, or it broke the high of the previous. So now we kind of reset, and pre-market is in the upper premium of the candle. So looks bullish to me. Tesla, strong. I mean, Tesla's strong, kind of like Apple. Apple looks a little bit more stronger, but that is bullish. And then the Qs are the Qs. So let's see. Amazon was kind of selling off. Now we're pulling back. Same thing with Google. Strength is showing up. Microsoft, it's holding up. Apple strong. Meta holding up. I think Nvidia is like the strength is coming back. So it feels bullish still, even with all that pullback and everything. And you look at Google, like it had the pullback, closed green, and now we're pre-market, we're going up. Yeah, I mean, as of right now, things look like healthy pullback. Longs are here, and looks like we want to go higher, but let's see. And then so let's see what Grok says here. Net neutral, slightly bearish tilt. Interesting. All right, thank you, Grok. A mixed muted ahead of PC. Well, see, I guess it's not super real time. That's fine. What about you, Claude? Mixed to cautiously bearish. 40% bullish, 45% bearish, and 15% neutral. Waiting for PCE data. So I guess it's not real time searching, which not the best. So I guess we will just kind of see how things go. I guess based on the charts, looking at this megatech, it looks like market is resilient. Apple is leading. Google is coming back to life and kind of pushing us up. Um, Nvidia is coming back to life. Looks like it want to push us up. Amazon was kind of leading us down, but strength is there. Meta's there. Tesla is just, I mean, it broke the low of the last 2, 3, 4 days. That's true. But now it's kind of opening up higher. So I guess we'll watch if we break the low of yesterday. That is a real thing. I guess same thing for Google. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of, it looks like up is the way. I think for Qs, just because we had a bunch of those dark pulls yesterday printed, um, on the bottom, and then we kind of push back up. Like we had this print, even pre-market, that whatever that print was held, and it actually kind of bounced between those two levels, and now we've kind of broken out. So, let's see if we kind of come back down to this to continue long. And obviously, depending where we open, like there's a lot of lines here, but I'll just be watching how price reacts at each of these levels since, we've had a lot of transactions here, like previous day high, obviously. If we sweep that and fall over, I'm not sure. So yeah, I think up seems to be the way. I think probably smart to wait for a pullback, maybe even like here, you know, could be interesting there. But let's see. I mean, we have like 50 minutes before the open, so a lot can happen. So I won't. But yeah, I think coming back into these kind of dark pool levels, even this key level, maybe there's some support probably here in this 24650 range. If we get back there and hold and kind of base, push back up. Um, for me, if we push back and keep running, I will look for not short at these levels, but look for how price reacts at those levels for just a mean reversion. Um, and if we do have a crazy flush, I mean, I will buy it up here and kind of somewhere here, but let's see. Right now, it looks like up is the direction, and we'll just see how we go. All right, that's it for me. Good luck and don't get caught. Thank you.